Hi, people. I'm back with another video. And so we're going to be focusing on Chainsaw Man, Reze art discussion. So I recently watched the movie about 5 days ago, I think, like a week ago. Sorry I didn't upload a video. I didn't think about uploading a video. I recently watched the movie and it lived up to my expectations. I actually knew it was going to happen because I saw, I saw that, I read the manga. I didn't read the whole Chainsaw Man. I'm not caught up with Chainsaw Man manga, but I did read the Reze art and I'm at like chapter one something, 100 and something. But I did read the Reze art, so I knew it was going to happen in the movie. However, just seeing it as an animation brought me to a whole nother world. So the movie starts off. How the movie starts off? It starts out with a door, and for those who watch the anime only, watch out for the door. It starts off when we were at the door. I mean, the dream that Denji has, the dream that Denji has, when he goes up to the door and Poshita tells him, Denji, don't open that door. It starts off with that. Uh, and Denji wakes up and he gets punched by power, and then the opening comes in. Iris out, which is a good opening. You see Makima's ass. You see Denji, Power, and Aki going throughout their days, and then and then the movie starts. So Reze, when first entered the scene, when I was reading the comments on other videos on YouTube, they said that in the manga you can see Reze, um, you can see Reze about to pull a pocket knife out to kill Genji, but I don't remember that in the manga. I didn't catch that. Mm. But in the movie, you don't see that. You just hear Reze saying, "Oh, I got a handkerchief," and that was the part when Genji regurgitated flour that he ate, and he matched Reze's freak. Reze was like, "Ooh, is that a magic trick?" That was the moment Reze fucking fell in love with Genji. She was surprised by his abnormality, and that's why she didn't unalive Genji the first time they met. So, so what do I like about the movie? I like. Yeah, it's hard to me for a video. It's like talking to y'all. It's like I'm talking to nobody. I'm just presenting myself. But anyways, what do I like about the movie? I like the animation a lot. The colors, quality, fluidity was great. It was excellent. I like the characters. Favorite character is Rezi, of course. Even though she killed a lot of people, she's my favorite character. I like her because she's strong, she's powerful, and she's not afraid to sacrifice herself for someone she loves. And you see that at the end of the movie. Oh yeah, by the way, spoilers alert. This discussion is going to be about. It's going to have spoilers, but so the majority of the first half of the movie it shows Reze and Denji just hanging out and like dumb teenagers and falling in love, and then that gets interrupted slightly when that serial killer tries to kill Reze, and we see Reze goes to full pump G.I. Joe mode and strangles him to death. And we find out that the Typhoon Devil was Reze's friend. Typhoon Devil was Reze's friend. Um, um, what else? Damn, what else? So Denji tells Reze he never been to school, and Reze's like, she's like, she's like astonished by this. Like, how you never been to school? If you're a 16-year-old kid, you've been used by the government as a weapon, and you never been to school. So she takes Denji to school, even though she never been to school herself. That's how much she cares about Denji. I just not thought about that. Reggie never been to school herself, but she takes Denji to school. But that was probably she probably did that to experience school herself. Also, um, it takes me back when when Denji first came to the cafe and Reggie wrote in katakana. It was katakana, uh, balls, and Denji was like, "You sex crazed girl." That was funny. That brings me back. It's funny because it was all an act. Even though Reze was falling for Denji, it was still all an act. But we see that she really actually loved Denji at the end, after their battle, when they were on the beach. Denji said that he'll run away with her, but that wouldn't work out since Reze found out that Makima has Denji in her palms. So she snaps Denji's neck or dislocates his neck and leaves to go back to Russia. And this scene, I think this particular scene was the most touching and heart touching to me. It was the most heart touching moment in the whole movie because Dench cried out, "Reze, wait, Reze!" And Reze just walking away. That 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 touched me because Denji really cared about Reze. He never cared about anyone like that before, other than Pochita. That's why it was sad at the end when Reze got defeated by Makima. By the way, Reze Makima. I don't want to spoil. I don't want. Okay, let's keep this anime only. But yeah, at the end when Reze got defeated by Makima, that was sad. But Zenji was right there. He was right there. He literally was right there. At least Reze saw him at the end, but he was right there. And Reze Makima pop blocker defeated defeated her. Poor Reze. She didn't really want to be a weapon. She was forced to be a weapon. She was a child. He probably told her, if you don't do as we said, we're just gonna murder you. And of course, the child doesn't want to die. She probably was looking for a way out her whole life. So, so when I'm thinking about the other scenes that was impactful. When Benji defeated the Typhoon Devil and sliced the Typhoon Devil's head clean off. Why was the Typhoon Devil a giant baby? The Typhoon Devil was a giant baby. That make no sense. well, I'm, you know, but that was impactful. The animation was great. It was the action in this movie was awesome. I knew the action was gonna be good because I read the manga, but now I think about it, wait till you see the season two. The action season two is going to be phenomenal. It's so much going on. It's a lot of shit that goes down. The action, the assassins art is going to be fucking phenomenal. Thinking about the when I was watching the movie and thinking about the time, thinking about the Typhoon Devil. Uh, I guess it was powerful, but I thought it was gonna be like apocalyptic powerful. The Typhoon Devil. I guess it kind of was. No, it wasn't. I'm gonna have to watch the movie again because it's just a typhoon. A typhoon is a natural disaster. A lot of people are afraid of typhoon. When the typhoon goes down, a lot of people have fear. We know devils feed off the strength with fear. Feed off fear to build up the strength. But besides that, at the very end, when Power came out, came found Stingy Scent Cafe. After Stingy sat there all day and night, and she went the flowers that Dizzy had in his hand. That was for Reze. I was like, Power, get the hell out of here. That's not for you. That was for Reze. Fortunately, Reze won't be able to receive them anymore. And then Dizzy ate the flowers. I found the part when Power was staring at the flowers and she moved a little bit. The animation was great. But that was a little bit movement. It had so much fluidity and that sharp movement when she just moved her head a little bit. Great animation. Um, um, what else? Trying to think. Uh, oh yeah. Uh, Bean. Bean was I think Bean was the MVP of this movie. But didn't he save Denji? I can't remember everything that happened in the movie. I think he did save Denji. Yeah, right. Well, I can't remember everything that happened in the movie, but Bean did save Denji when Reze bit Denji's tongue off, prepared to cut his heart out. Um, I like Reze's outfit, not just because she's half naked, but I like how it transformed to bombs. Like when Denji and her and Denji was in the air, and it looks like she's gonna do an ass kick on him, and instead she bends her knee, and her leg turns into a torpedo. That was cool. That was really cool. But the love story was great. It was a great love story. Um, it ended up being a tragic ending to the love story. But we all knew that Reze wasn't going to run away with Denji, but the story wouldn't continue without Denji being the devil hunter or a devil executioner. If they would ran away, that would probably been this. This would have happened if they ran a raid together. The Soviet Union and Japan would have came after them, and they both probably would have died eventually, even though they are immortal. Both of their hearts probably would have been taken. So I'm thinking about the manga at the same time. Uh, but I don't. There's a lot I want to say about it, but I don't want to say too much. But y'all not ready for season 2 and 3. What's gonna happen is I think season 2 is gonna take the whole the Assassins arc is gonna take up most of season 2. But going on to season 3, oh my god, that's gonna be sad. A lot of people's gonna be traumatized. Season like what happens after the Assassins arc in the manga, it's gonna make you flip your table. That's how bad it is. But that's probably gonna be 2028. We're gonna focus on this 2026. But I can't wait to see the Assassins arc animated. It's gonna be so dope. Wait till you see what happens. It's gonna be incredible. Better than the Reze art movie. Really, it's gonna be better than the Reze art movie. Besides that, thanks for watching this video, guys. Hopefully, I come out got some thoughts out that you relate that you was able to relate to. Um, trying to think what other anime discussion videos I want to talk about. I've been watching. I've been watching Spirit Chronicles. I've been watching Ho Hime Muso. That's an older anime. I've been watching. I watched. I made it up to like episode 12 of Togen Aki. I've been watching. Dang, what else I've been watching? Oh yeah, I watched like first 11 episodes of Phantom, Requiem of the Phantom. But I took a long break from the anime because episode 10 made me mad. Episode 10 of Phantom, Requiem of the Phantom made me really, really mad. And I took a break from that anime. I'm still taking a break. Besides that, thanks for watching the video with me. So see y'all later next time. All right. Uh, in the meanwhile, I'm going to be watching anime, watch few reactions to the regular art movie. Hopefully you are too. So peace out.